I am returning to the footage, to the Fort Myers To Catch a Predator 5 footage itself to get some more, coordination with the street level that we're looking at. Tie the trees, blah blah blah. We're definitely going to take the path, okay, that David Schumacher took. I'm at least starting from the stop sign, from when Frag says, "There's our boy," or "Here's our boy." What's he says? "There's our boy," or "Here's our boy." And he goes, "Here's our boy." But I mean, just look at it. It starts with David. This is 0-0 of the episode, 00. Okay, they opened their initial shot. Right? Somebody had to make that decision. Somebody sat down and said, "Okay." They looked at the footage, they took the chunks, and then they had to make a decision. Who's the very first image we're going to go with? And boom, there it is. David Schumacher, man. David freaking Schumacher. And a few videos back, oh God, Kurt Mason? Was it Kurt Mason? Oh man, if it wasn't Kurt Mason, oh, I hope I didn't offend somebody, but I believe it was Kurt Mason. Had a link to as close as a shirt as you're going to get to this shirt. It's as close as you're going to get. The interesting thing about David Schumacher is this is a special collector's edition shirt because it says 1972. And it's a blurry here, but trust me, it's what it says. It says 1972, and it's got the white borders on there, So interesting, man, interesting. So yeah, but think about that though. Somebody in the editing group, right, made the decision. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Okay, so anyway, somebody in New York City made the decision to open with this flash. But anyway, we're about the house at this point. Oh man, it's still. Get my headphone on. Hold on a second here. Let's see. Okay, let's get on. Okay, they're doing the music. The music is incredible. Oh gosh, there it is. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. So there's the black truck in one of these. He pulls up right in here. There's the tree that I think is missing. Excuse me. There's the tree I think is missing. There's the you saw that video. I've already discussed about that. Here comes the truck. Look at that big. Talk about waste of budget dollars. Did they really need a pickup truck that big? Come on, man. Look at that truck coming into view. What coordination, right? What coordination? Look. He's got his hand on top of his head. Look at his gut is distorting the what is that? Whatever centrifugal force. Because his body is being twisted so hard, right? They're grabbing the one arm. His hand is on his head. And look at his gut. It's just throwing out, following the laws of physics, just throwing out to the side, right? Okay, it's on his shoulder. My bad. Okay, And look, okay, so he's got his shoulder bringing him down. This guy's grabbing his above the elbow. They grab those joints. They tend to go for the joints because they don't want you to pull up that hand and start throwing punches or something. And he's got himself nice braced. Good. He's leaning in. He's leaning in with his body weight. And he's about to lean in and pull down. There's the girl with the shiny hair. All right. Here comes the truck, more into view. The lone lawn equipment. Look at that wheelbarrow. That's a piece of Salvador Dali art right there. Now, the funny thing is the resolution is so low, you don't think there's handles on that wheelbarrow, but there are. You just don't see them in this video. There we go. Yeah. It's low res, and that's cool. Hey, I'll take it. And see, this guy, the cop in the back here, is twisting his body weight, and he's getting where you can he's pulling that elbow straight down, dude. Bug eye Mike, it's a miracle, dude. It is a miracle that his eye didn't just pop out and start getting stepped on. Oh my God, dude. Oh man, he got took down hard, man. Almost as hard as Donald Morrison, man. Get down, get down! Oh, it's so fast. It's so fast. And we've looked at this before. Okay, so we saw the tree. There's more trees. There's some more of the trees. Okay, but anyway, I'm looking for. There's Donald Morrison. Oh my God! Did you see Morrison try to turn his head to the side as he gets shoved down? Shoved down. Oh, the greatest takedowns were Fort Myers. Dude, the Fort Myers takedowns absolutely destroy the California takedowns, man. I think Petaluma had like one good takedown, and that was that guy who had the blood going across his face. Now that was good. I ain't gonna deny that one. But the rest of them takedowns, come on, man. You seen Walter Babst. Walter Babst turns and puts his own hands behind his back. Come on. Can I rape you anally? Puts his hands behind his head. Oh, man. Okay, so anyway, I got to get. Okay, I'm going to pause till I can get to some more. We're looking at the house right now, so let's hold on. Oh, what we're looking for, actually, what we're looking for is Donald Shoemaker's appearance of the car, the gold car, rolling on that street. We're looking for the stop sign. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out just how good were these cameras, because when I just did the little run down the street, man, that was way down there. It was amazing, absolutely, man. What's his name? Mitch Wagenberg did some damn good work on this show. He should have gotten an Oscar or a Grammy or whatever it is for television. Anyway, let me pause this and get moving along. Okay, just real quick, focusing on the house. These are blinds that have been pulled down. Okay, so they pull down blinds and blinds. These blinds are pulled down. These blinds are pulled down. So, is this the front of the house? Is it? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Really hard to tell. But we'll see. We'll get it all coordinated. We'll start with Schumacher's grand entrance in his chariot. In his chariot. Oh man, he was thinking that he just scored baller time. Baller time. There's Dell. Look at Dell. Get him, Dell. Get him, Dell. Okay, let's continue on a little bit. So we've got two sets of windows, and then on the side, to a 90-degree angle, is the next set of windows. So if I'm thinking, I'm assuming here, this is the front of the house. And then this goes onto the side, but I could be wrong. Okay, hold on. Okay, now this is an interesting shot here, because we'll see, because I have looked at this in the past, that this whole neighborhood where this house resides is in canals. So I'm wondering if this shot is taken from the back side of the house looking out on the canals, because it's all canals. It's all canals where that road at that pink house turns. It's all canals. Except for that big bay of water that you see in the distance. So this could be, this definitely, yeah, obviously it's from the house, obviously. Where else would they have gotten so high up, other than a tree? But look, it's above these trees, but these are younger trees. So we can see some trees here. So this is definitely taken from the second-story house. Not really. I can't get a grip on what that is, but that is definitely from the house. Definitely from the house. All right, let's continue on. Okay, now this shot here that follows the canal shot, I'm not too sure. I'm thinking that they were just hanging out at the beach and they just took this shot. I bet this is nowhere kind of near the house. I'm thinking. I'm not too sure. But this, okay, is where generic white male was trying to go. Okay, and then he was lured into that house with the promise of cookies. Okay, and that's not, he was just trying to get to the beach. So the beach must be nearby. So maybe this is very close beach. It must be. If he walked, and he's just saying he's trying to get to the beach, to even throw that out there, that tells me that, yeah, beach must be nearby. Huh, interesting. Interesting. All right. Okay, interesting shot of the guest house, which I'm assuming is in the back in that courtyard. Now, yeah, to the left, you see a trailer with the wheel. There's the wheel. There's the trailer. Some type of trailer. Interesting. It looks like the front of the trailer would be this way. So whatever this house is off to the left. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that the front is behind the image we're looking at. This is the back guest house or guest apartment or whatever. We'll see that from the Google Maps or aerial view. We'll see that there. And I definitely know it's on the same property because for a second I was thinking this was a separate house, but it is interesting though because it doesn't use the same brick. It doesn't use any brick. It's got stucco. They're using that weird color, orange, pink. I forget what they call that, but that color there. But see, this is what gives it away is this brickwork down here. So interesting. And look at this, that this driveway or on the side here, it breaks into, instead of being full paved, it breaks into, I don't know why they would do that, but it breaks into two paved pieces there. So keep that in mind when we try to look above and try to get coordinated as to where the actual cops were set up. Now, so these must have been the cops that came out like a swarm of killer bees, man. That came out and they come running up and shit from the back side of the house. I still don't understand where did they keep that pickup truck parked, and then those cops that come to get David Schumacher, because when he turns at the back of the car, these guys are coming off like from the street itself somehow off to his left, which obviously where were they stationed at? And for a second I was thinking that maybe this was a separate house, but I kind of believe it was on the same property because of that brickwork. It's the same brickwork they have in the front of the house. Okay, let me pause this a second. Okay, so Chris Hansen just blatantly said, who are staked out in the guest house behind our house. And look at this. All the blinds are closed. All the blinds are closed. Stucco work inside. That's interesting. They got the screen taken off. That's kind of weird. Okay, a little bit more that we're seeing of the guest house. Oh, it's so blurry. I wish we had this in HD. There's the chat log. There's the picture of it's got to be the Predator's picture, and she's giving the presentation. Look at this throw bed. Oh, it's one of those inflata beds. Let me see if I can get a clear shot. There it is. Look at that. Oh, can you say hippie pad? Oh my God! It looks like some teenagers got taken advantage of in that room. Oh my God! Conspiracy theory, and I don't recognize that picture. Is that Emily, the decoy? Maybe that's what it is. That looks like Emily. There's the hair. There's the cell phone, right? And she's kind of looking down. And then just the chats. Oh, and a paperclip. Oh, and the manila folder. So yeah, that's exactly what that is. I think that looks like Emily's picture. Uh, but this little party room back here, look at this. Something's plugged in. So this is stuff that, well, obviously it's plugged in. I think it's the inflator or an alarm clock, perhaps. Looks like a clock over here. They were camping out, man. They were full on oh my God. Looks like a chat log just strewn to the side. Oh, bad thoughts, man. Having bad thoughts. Look at that. This chat log strewn to the side. Nice. Yeah, and it's a single person inflata bed because there's where the bed is. So it's a single person inflata bed with an alarm clock, looks like, plugged into the wall. Oh my God, they were camping out, man. They were camping out. Oh God, I'm totally lost in the chat. Ah, Jesus, did I just miss everything I just said? God damn it. Let me recap in case I did. Uh, Single person inflate bed, chat log strewn, possibly teens abused back here, and an alarm clock, and then Emily Bick's picture. Goodness gracious, I really got to get better at this shit. All right, let's continue on. Okay, just they're cutting through the scenes and all this stuff, but I honestly believe this is Pedro something something, a bunch of numbers, and his chat log. And if you coordinate it with this right here, Pedro 7001976, that ties together. Pedro, non-predator, not even on the radar, dude. He's so crushed by David Schumacher. I wouldn't even put him in the same ring together. But yeah, it's definitely Pedro. Something 936. Let's see what his. No, it was 1970. Something. It's 1936. Let's coordinate here again. Pedro. Yep. 1976. And this is Pedro's chat log in this clip, and she's writing down 1:30 Sunday. 1:30 Sunday, and then it cuts to frag. Total frag, man. Total frack. Wearing the Robert Lyons cap, dude. Come on. Who does not wear the Robert Lyons cap? Amazing. Okay. So now, this is Chris Hansen's narrating, and he says, for our latest investigation. Now, there's a black truck here, and there's also this black truck over here, but I thought it was a pickup truck that pulls up, but it could have been. It could very well have been here, and they just said, hey, we're the cops. Let us park our cars, next door, and then we're going to come right around and do some stuff, right? So this is a good aerial shot of that house. And then here's where our boy comes in, I believe, down this way. Okay, and if we were to continue on, you see that kind of pinkish looking house at the end, and then that big body of water. I love the way the camera just pans over. It's so relaxing. That's part of my draw to this episode, is that it's just so peaceful. Those goddamn palm trees and the sunlight and the bright light from the sun and the blue skies, and it's just everything that people believe Florida to be, except it's not. It is not. Then you got your little storm drain right here. It's a water drain. Then there's the mailbox, your main driveway. This is where now Schumacher came. Dude, he must have I guarantee you, he just did one of those little leaps. He just leaped over that, bounced, and then those cops were coming in from here that he saw. Okay, they were coming in from somewhere over here, and they were coming this way because he comes around. The car is pulled up pretty quick, about halfway. He comes around the back of the car. He sees them. He's gonna make a break, and he immediately realizes it's a lost cause. Don't even try. And so these cops are coming in from this way. So where do they come from? So that's why I was thinking there was another house. Like in oh God, was it Dark County? Was it Greenville, Ohio, where they were in the house across the street? Pretty amazing. So it very well could have been that the cops, visited these neighbors, and they said, hey, let us park our cars here, and we're going to do shit. And they're like, okay, cool. They don't mind. And look at this pan. I love this pan. So we can see where the camera is. The camera is, if we count this tree, so there's one, two, it's a further tree, 1, 2, 3 trees close, further up. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And then this looks to be a power pole, I think. No, it's honestly a tree itself. Those trees grow so straight sometimes. So anyway, we're looking for basically 1, 2, 3 trees that are close. We're looking for a tree next to this tree in front of the sidewalk. And in 10 years, they didn't plant any more trees. So it'll be very easy to tell from this Google Maps, we're basically right here. So we're going to pan right, and we're going to locate this tree. And from locating that tree, we're going to say that's the tree that the camera was in. And the camera was pointing down here. And there's that. We can't see the stop sign because of the granularity of the video. It's not HD enough, But that's where our boy came in. So that makes sense then. It zoomed in really good. Damn good cameras. Damn good camera work. Everything. All the way across. So look, here we go. We panning to the right for our latest investigation. Wow, that roof was looking old even back then. Wow. There's that Aqua House. The Aqua House is still there. Aqua House is still there. Nice. Yep. So the camera is located in a tree in front of the sidewalk next to the very first tree that's in front of the sidewalk. So we'll locate that one. Nice. Good shot of the top there. Really cool. Oh, look at that pan. Oh, nice. They got the little awnings. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. And what you find out is, you're going to see this, that big ass house, that those motherfuckers that made this house look so small. Because remember, look at it. This used to be the biggest house on the block. Guess what? Motherfucker comes in and puts a house next door that's slightly larger. And I can prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt that house did not exist. did not exist during this filming. So yeah, and then that house makes this house look smaller, and by age itself, it obviously looks older. But yeah, and see they've got like either I don't know if that's electrical grounding for lightning strikes. Most likely that's what that is. It's not safety equipment because there ain't nobody up there going to be walking around. That is grounding stuff for lightning strikes. That's what that shit's about. All these lines you see up here on the top of the house. It's my belief. Okay, what a great pan. The yard. The yard's looking a little rough there, dogs. The yard is looking a little rough. They took care of this part of the yard, but the rest of it, kind of gets, kind of not so great, especially when it comes over here. But you'll find out this is empty property over here. This is all empty property. Okay, what's going on? Wow, what a pan. Look at this. Wow, it is really panning across. Looks like they have a deck up top here. A little walkway, perhaps? Not walkway, but a little balcony or something, perhaps. There's those three windows. Or, I don't know. See, that's tough. That's tough. It's going to be tough to locate the where they had all their computer equipment set up. But definitely, it does even now as I look at it, it's really a small house. It's really a small house. When you look at it, you're like, wow. And there's the guest house in the back, and then there's like the big canal, or that looks to even be a pretty large body of water. That's tough to call there. That's tough to call, but there's definitely water back there. See how far does this pan go? And there it goes. That's as far as you get. So we saw it. There you go. Boom. There's that driveway work, the brickwork. Where is this camera? What in the world? Wow. Okay, obviously shooting down the driveway. The mailbox. This has got to be the mailbox. It's got to be the mailbox. This is from the edge of the property. This has got to be the edge of the property that is, at the time of shooting, is vacant. Okay, and then later. Yeah, look right here. See? There's no house next door. Yeah, see? And I'll prove it. You'll see it. I'll show you. All right, anyway, so let's just let me pause this and get a fresh one going.